Ready, set, pitch!
Hello, my name is Reese. Today I'll be pitching to you the Grow and Go project. So a little agenda of what we'll be going over, a little about me, the project background, what ADLs we're addressing, and also our future plans. So about me, I'm a chemical engineering student graduating in 2020, and I'm a former activities aide at the Fulton Center for Rehabilitation and Nursing. I worked here for over a year, and I saw two things that I thought contributed greatly to mental and physical health, that being social interaction and also having a passion. I'm going to talk about those things a little more. So a little about the project. This is the ESW Build Day team, and that is what we built in the background. I just want you to take a look at it and identify the two primary components, that being the side table and that also being the grow bed right there. That can be used for people in wheelchairs and for people who have trouble bending down to garden. So ESW, that stands for Engineers for a Sustainable World. This project was implemented at the Buffalo Center for Rehabilitation and Nursing, and it was implemented exactly 10 months ago. And we have a statement from them here. We are very fortunate and blessed to have this, and from a therapy standpoint, I'm very excited to get out there and get some therapy time. So what ADLs are we addressing? We're addressing mobility and eating. And I'm going to touch on what I said earlier, that being passion and social interaction. It might not be evident, but having a passion, it's what gets you up every day. It's what gets you out of bed, away from the TV. It makes you walk out that hall, makes you go outside and do something that you love. And that is coupled with mobility. Also with that, we provided a social interaction area where people can go. They can meet new people, meet their friends and family. That also gets you out of bed. It's a motive. Also, gardening has been proved to improve the use of motor skills. With this also is eating. So when people grow their own food, it's been shown that they are more likely to experiment with new textures and tastes of those foods. Also, freshly grown produce has a higher nutritional value, and that side table I mentioned earlier, it's ADA height, meaning that people in wheelchairs can eat at it and have a snack. So beyond ADL, this is what I think the project exemplifies the best, that being the social design, the outdoor activity, and the enjoyment of gardening. It might not be evident, but this is also linked to ADL. This is all linked to mental health. And depression is a large issue in the elderly community, and so is loneliness. So when you fall into a depressive state, it can be hard to keep up with the daily activities of living. And that kind of combats that. So this is our solution from 3D render to fruition. And some of the innovative components of our structure is first the solar panel that provides electricity and collects water to provide the garden bed with 85% of the water it uses during a season. It's also autonomous, meaning that it has a microcomputer that automatically irrigates the garden using leach lines. The inputs to this microcomputer are rainfall data and solar intensity. Also, it has a temperature sensor which can automatically winterize the system if temperature were to fall below zero. The accessibility is also another point. It's all built to ADA specifications. So the impact. The target population is the elderly and those who have trouble gardening. It's known that there's many elderly injuries every year due to gardening because of the gardens at a ground level. Once you raise those gardens, fall levels are to reduce. Also the enhancement of quality of life, that being mental and physical activity, and the social impacts I mentioned. Currently, the product costs $1,200 after we redesign the electronics, and also it can be used in private or public facilities. It's also easy to use because all the electronics are self-contained. The implementation is built in under 6 hours. All parts were prefabricated, and the prefabrication time was only 10 hours. It's also very easy to ship. It's feasible, it's been made, and it's being tested. We did 3D models, design standards, and field measurements to do our due diligence. Our future plans are to upgrade electronics, develop construction plans, and create a platform to resell these construction plans. This will provide our club with funding, and right now I'm here asking you for funding to do these things, to upgrade our electronics and create a platform.
All right, now we have 5 minutes for questions. Marianne, I'll start with you. Sure, yeah. Whoever's on.
I thought it was a great presentation. Any questions?
Do you have people that are going to build on site? So you're going to have a team of people that are going to go out and build the products on site?
Yeah, so this has been built on